So Peter, cheers for joining us. If you look back to last Saturday's performance, a great sort of overall performance against a very strong Sutton side.
Well, Sutton every year prove that they're very hard to play against. They're always up there in the playoff positions, and they deserve a load of credit for that. So it just means if you beat them, you've had to work extremely hard for it, and I think that's what we did. And I think we deserve to beat them as well. And I think, to be fair to their staff, I think they felt that we just about edged it, and so that was pleasing. We knew we had to get a result because of our recent run. It's not been good enough. So it's a start of us bouncing back. So now we've got to push on again.
And as we sort of look into the game, they sort of started with a sort of game plan, but then we sort of not noticed it, but like realised it's sort of getting attempts on goal, and went into that second half and secured that goal and actually held them off and secured that win.
Well, I just think with people like Connor around, you always know if you get half a chance, he can get a goal. And Tony was also really encouraging. I thought he had a positive afternoon as well. So I think that you know, we feel as though we can get a goal. What we've got to make sure that we do is to compete and make sure that we're quite solid to play against. And if we do that, we know we can nick a goal.
And as you mentioned there, Tony coming in. It's been a long time coming for him. He's been in and out. He's been out for quite a while now. So it's pleasing to come and see him getting on the ball and having chances on goal. Yeah,
all the players are desperate to play, and you know what I can assure supporters that we've had a friendly now probably every other week. So the players that are coming in have still had enough chances to prove to me they deserve that chance. You know, and because we've had lots of friendlies against teams in the afternoons or the evenings or whatever, and so it's nice now that all of our players are getting nearly 90-minute fit, and it's nice when they get the opportunity that they're fit and they've had enough football. So people like Tony hasn't played for the first team for a while, but he's come in and he still looked nice and fit.
And as you speak about having all these players raring to go, with the amount of games coming up in the next sort of month, there's that's an advantage to have all that big squad for your selection to be able to stretch your sort of team out.
We've been talking now. We're 2 days now before the Harrogate game, and I've said to the players that their attitude on Tuesday in a friendly against Cambridge was excellent, and I think that now it's really pleasing for me to see that a lot of them are 90-minute fit, and also we now know that it's going to be a lot of Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday. So I very much doubt we'll be playing the same team every game. So they'll get an opportunity, and it's up to them to be ready if they get the call.
And then we got to Harrogate on the weekend. A 4G pitch is a different sort of challenge for players. They say it's a different bounce and it plays differently. But as we've proved that the likes of Maidstone and Bromley, we can play on the 4G pitch. No problem. Really.
No, I think so. I think it's about attitude, and to be fair to Harrogate, they're one of the best football teams that I've seen this year. I thought they were a really, really good team. It's obvious they get on with it at home. It's up to us to get on with it away from home, and it will be a level pitch, so there's no doubt about that. So we've got to go up there. We've got to match them for their football, because, as I say, I was very impressed. It was a hell of a win for us to beat them at Victoria Road earlier in the season. But we've got another. I think we've gone up a level. Hopefully they see that we're an improved team, and we've got to make sure that we play that way on Saturday.
And then just a short break, and then straight back on the road again to Maidenhead. So it's full on for this week.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be that way now. And most teams in our division now are a little bit behind. So most teams now are going to be playing Saturday, Tuesdays, and that's where you got to involve your squad. And you hope then your squads, the ones that come in, are going to have the right attitude and good ability.